Check it out. I just bought this property. We're going to completely rezone it, change the purpose of the land, and we're going to add about 25 homes to this property. This is something that I've been doing over the past 3 years, and I really think it's beneficial for anybody that's looking to take their life to the next level and reach financial freedom, because it's really not impossible to do what I'm doing. This property was literally listed on the market for, I think it was like 100 and something days. Like, this property was listed for a long time. No one wanted to buy it. It's just super outdated. I can't even get into my own house right now. It's pretty funny. But we bought it. It's just been sitting now because we have to go through the rezoning process. We have to basically go to the city, get it approved. We got to work with engineers and work with a few other, key points in, as far as getting it rezoned. You have to have engineers that do all the work that the city needs them to do to get it rezoned. They got to figure out where all the water needs to drain. They need to figure out, where the electric's going. If we're even able to do the things that we're wanting to do, like add a pond, and there's some things that we have to go through the process with to get it completely rezoned to do exactly what we're doing, and it's called a planned development. And I'm telling you this because I literally started with a simple commercial cleaning business, and now I'm buying land, pretty massive land. This is this year alone in 2025 we've bought over 100 acres, and this area is a very up and coming area where I live in Texas. A lot of opportunities, a lot of nice neighborhoods going and being built. This property is about 35 acres altogether. We just bought this house that's behind me, and we bought the other house that's behind me all the way over there. You can't really see it. You can see the red barn. But this property altogether, 35 acres. We're putting 25 lots on there, and this is a very key thing to do if you're looking to scale into real estate. If you're in an area where in your life where you want to start making more money on the money that you're already making, if you have a good business already and you want to figure out where you should put your money, I highly suggest you look into the real estate market in Texas. Even if you don't live here, you can buy land, you can easily rezone it and make this property worth 3 times what it already is worth. And I can dive all into this with you if you want to talk more about the real estate that I'm doing, and how you can do what I'm doing. We can get on a call and we'll talk more about exactly how you can get involved, how you can start doing it in Texas, partnering up with me maybe, and also maybe even doing your own deals if you feel comfortable doing so. And we'll teach you how we're rezoning these properties, how we're adding lots. This is going to be 25 homes. So like right now there's only 2 homes on the property, and there's a process that I've already gone through, and a lot of people that I've already been learning from, they've been doing this their whole life. And now that the time is right for the real estate market, we're buying a lot of land, we're rezoning it within 3 months, and the value on the property just skyrockets. For instance, we did a smaller one, but we only paid $400,000 for the land. We went to the city, talked to them about adding lots to the property. They were up for it. They wanted us to do it too, so we got it rezoned to 12 lots. And I bought the property for $400,000. The appraisal just came in at, check it out, $1.7 million. And all we did is spend about, I would say, $80,000 to rezone it with the engineers, with the architects. We had to draw up some plans, give the city some ideas of the homes that we plan to build. And it's simple. We just built a plan, put it in front of the city. We kept showing up, taking the next step, and that was the first project that I redeveloped on my own, with knowing nothing, no college experience. I didn't have any experience on doing, developments and being a developer pretty much. But what I've learned is if you simply show up and if you just keep taking the next step over and over and over again and stop worrying about the things that can go wrong, stop worrying about what you don't know, you'll start realizing that the steps that you need to take are really not that difficult, and the steps that you need to take, they're not impossible. So you can actually do the same things that I'm doing as long as you have the confidence to show up and continue to show up regardless what you know. And people will see that you're very interested in what you're doing. If you show up, people will help you, and then along the way you'll find somebody that can guide you. And that's what I did. I kept showing up, and I found some amazing people that were able to help me start putting it all together. And you know, it all came to fruition. Now we're about to build hundreds of homes for a lot of amazing families. All of our properties are going to be 1 to 2 acre lots. So we could have chose to do small, tiny homes on this property, on this beautiful property. You can see we're out in the country, and this land was just sitting, and now we're going to be able to put some homes on this property. 1 acre lots. People are going to be able to, you know, build a custom home, and it'll be fun. It'll be a cool process for us. We'll be able to make a lot of money. And we can also, you know, start doing this more and more and more now that we know how to do it. So let me know if you're interested. We'd be glad to possibly partner up, or maybe just teach you how to do it. Have a great one, guys. Let me know if there's ever anything you guys need help with the commercial cleaning business. That's where I got started, and that's where, you know, I was able to utilize those funds to do stuff like this, so we can, you know, ultimately, you know, enjoy the life that we want. You know, take care of our kids, have that, you know, lifetime wealth that, you know, ultimately this money that I'm going to make from these properties, I will put into multifamily properties that will pay me every single month more than my cleaning company. So let me know if you have any questions about this, guys. Have a blessed one.